Hey gorgeous, welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, buckle up because today's topic is about to flip everything you thought you knew about dating. Now, let's be honest, somewhere out there, someone started a rumor that as women get older, their chances of finding love somehow shrivel up like last week's forgotten avocado. And for years, a lot of incredible women have been walking around feeling like they're past their prime, like dating is only for the 22-year-olds with TikTok dances and endless brunch selfies. But let me ask you something. When did wisdom, confidence, and sexy energy become a bad thing? Spoiler alert, they didn't. In fact, they became even more powerful. And guess what? Men have noticed. Today, I'm going to take you inside the minds of men and reveal 7 surprising reasons why they're not just attracted to older women, they're obsessed with them. And no, it's not just because you know your way around a wine list or you don't freak out if someone doesn't text back within 5 minutes. It's deeper than that and way more exciting. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, is it too late for me to find the love I want? I'm here to tell you. Not only is it not too late, you're just getting started. Because real confidence, real experience, and real presence, they don't expire. They get better with time, like fine wine. So grab a glass or your favorite coffee mug, get cozy, and stick with me because today we're celebrating everything that makes you irresistible. Let's dive in. You know what's really magnetic? It's not the perfect hair. It's not the flawless skin. It's not even the clothes. Though, let's be honest, the killer outfit never hurts. It's the energy. It's the way a woman owns the space around her when she walks into a room. And that's what confidence looks like. Real confidence isn't loud. It's not look at me energy. It's a quiet certainty that says, I know exactly who I am, and I'm not here to audition for anyone. Men pick up on that energy instantly, and trust me, they love it more than they even realize. It's like walking into a room and suddenly there's one woman who doesn't seem desperate for approval. She's not checking her phone every 2 seconds. She's not adjusting her outfit nervously. She's just there, comfortable in her own skin, smiling when she feels like it, making eye contact without flinching. And that kind of energy is irresistible. It's like a gravitational pull that makes people, not just men, want to be around her. Think about it. When you're confident, you're not trying to impress someone. You're not bending yourself into a pretzel to be liked. You're just being, and that's where real attraction is born, in that effortless beingness. Guys aren't just drawn to it because it's sexy. They're drawn to it because it feels safe. It feels refreshing. In a world full of filters, comparisons, and people faking it just to fit in, a woman who knows her worth without screaming it from the rooftops, she's like a deep breath of fresh air. Here's the best part. Confidence doesn't mean you have to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to pretend you don't have bad days or that you're fearless all the time. True confidence is when you say, yeah, I have flaws. Yeah, I've made mistakes, but none of that takes away from how amazing I am. That's the kind of realness that hits different. That's the kind of realness that men don't just want to date, they want to stay with. Imagine this. 2 women walk into a coffee shop. One is obsessed with how she's being perceived. She's fixing her hair, checking her reflection, laughing a little too loud to be noticed. The other walks in like she's on her own team. She smiles because she's thinking about something funny, not because she's trying to charm anyone. She orders her coffee, chats easily with the barista, and doesn't even notice who's watching her because she's genuinely happy just being herself. Now tell me, which one of those women do you think catches the attention of the room without even trying? Exactly. Confidence is sexy because it's rooted in something real. It's rooted in acceptance. It's the feeling of, I already like me, so you're welcome to join the party, but I'll be dancing whether you do or not. And trust me, when a man meets a woman with that kind of energy, he knows he's found someone rare, someone unforgettable, someone who doesn't just light up a room, she becomes the room. You know what else drives men absolutely wild? Emotional maturity. Yeah, I know. It doesn't sound flashy or spicy on the surface, but trust me, is the secret weapon that most people underestimate. Emotional maturity isn't about being serious all the time or turning every conversation into a therapy session. It's actually the opposite. It's about being able to roll with life, to not make every little thing a huge drama, and to know the difference between a real issue and something you just need to laugh off. Picture this. You're on a date, the waiter spills water all over the table. One person freaks out, acts embarrassed, gets flustered, and suddenly it's this whole ordeal. The other person laughs, cracks a joke, and helps clean up without making it weird. Guess which reaction makes her about 10 times more attractive in that moment? Exactly. Men love women who know how to keep things in perspective, who can be easygoing without being passive, strong without being combative, and real without being dramatic. Because here's the thing, dating can be nerve-wracking enough. Most men are already low-key worried about saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, or looking stupid. When they meet someone who doesn't make them feel like they're walking through a minefield, it's like a breath of fresh air. Emotional maturity says, hey, we're good. Life isn't perfect, and neither am I, and that's okay. It creates a space where a man feels safe enough to actually let down his own walls. And when that happens, real intimacy can start to grow. Another thing about emotionally mature women, they don't need constant reassurance. They don't interpret every slow text reply as a crisis. They don't weaponize silent treatments or play guessing games. If something's bothering them, they talk about it. If something's funny, they laugh about it. And if something's not worth the energy, they let it go. That's unbelievably attractive because deep down, every man, even the ones who pretend to be tough and guarded, craves that emotional safe space. He craves someone who knows how to ride the highs and lows of life without turning every wave into a tsunami. And let's not forget, emotional maturity makes you wildly magnetic because it signals that you're good with yourself. You're not looking for a relationship to fix you or save you or give your life meaning. You're already whole. You're just inviting someone else along for the adventure. And when a man senses that, when he feels that he's wanted but not needed for your happiness, that's when he falls hard. That's when he starts thinking about you even when you're not around. That's when he realizes this isn't just another relationship. This is a woman he could actually build a life with. Emotional maturity is sexy because it's rare. It's rare to find someone who knows how to love without losing herself. And when you are that woman, you don't just stand out, you stay in his mind long after the date is over. Another thing men absolutely adore, even if they'll never say it out loud, is when a woman has a real passion for life. And I'm not just talking about having a cute little hobby for your Sunday afternoons. I'm talking about when you light up, when you talk about something you love, when your eyes sparkle because you're genuinely excited about your world, your dreams, your passions. Men can't resist that kind of energy. It's electric, it's contagious. It's like standing near a fire. You can't help but feel the heat. Because here's the truth. A lot of people go through life asleep. Same routine, same small talk, no real excitement. But when a woman has something that makes her come alive, whether it's her work, her art, her travel adventures, her love for cooking, her fitness goals, it creates this magnetic pull that's almost impossible to ignore. It's not even about what the passion is. You could be into pottery, coding, salsa dancing, medieval history, or rescuing puppies. It literally doesn't matter. What matters is the spark. Men love being around women who are lit up from within because that light naturally spills over into everything else. Conversations feel richer. Time feels more exciting. Life feels bigger. Plus, here's the secret bonus. When you have your own passions, you naturally create space in a relationship. You don't make a guy your entire world because you already have a world. And that space makes a man want to chase you more. He doesn't feel pressured to entertain you 24/7. He feels inspired by you. He respects you. Imagine the difference. One woman sits across from him, her entire energy silently screaming, "Please be my everything." The other woman sits there glowing, excited about her own life, simply inviting him to be part of her already beautiful story. Which woman do you think he's dreaming about the next morning? Exactly. Passion isn't just sexy, it's irresistible. It's that invisible quality that makes a man think, she's different. She's the real deal. She makes life better just by being herself. And when you become that woman, girl, you're not just attractive, you're unforgettable. And you know what else quietly drives men wild? A woman who knows how to challenge him in the right way, not by being combative, not by arguing for the sake of arguing, but by making him think, grow, step up without even realizing it. See, it's easy to find people who agree with everything you say. It's comfortable, it's safe, but it's also forgettable. What's unforgettable? A woman who challenges a man, who brings fresh perspectives, calls him out playfully when he's being ridiculous, and inspires him to be a better version of himself without ever making it feel like a chore. Men may not admit this openly because, pride and all, but deep down, they love a woman who makes them level up, who doesn't just sit back and flatter their ego, but who engages with them, debates ideas, teases them when they're acting a little too confident, and holds them to a higher standard without being harsh about it. It's not about being critical, it's about being real. Imagine you're talking to a guy who's bragging about working 80-hour weeks like it's a badge of honor. Most people just nod politely. But you flash a smile and say, "Sounds exhausting. When's the last time you did something for fun?" Boom. That one playful, challenging question said with a twinkle in your eye makes you unforgettable. Why? Because you're not another person feeding the fantasy. You're someone real, someone who sees him deeper, someone who challenges him to actually live better. And here's the magic part. When you challenge a man in a way that's fun and loving, it doesn't feel like criticism. It feels like excitement. It feels like connection. He starts to realize she doesn't just like the idea of me. She actually wants me to be the best version of myself. And that's rare. That's the stuff that makes a man think long term. Being that kind of woman means you're with him, but you're not afraid to nudge him out of his comfort zone. You respect yourself enough to call out nonsense when you see it, and you respect him enough to believe he can handle it. In a world full of easy validation and empty compliments, you become the rare, radiant person who says, "I believe in you enough to challenge you." And once a man feels that from you, he's hooked, not by pressure, not by neediness, but by pure, irresistible inspiration. You know, one of the biggest secrets most women don't realize? Men love when you notice and appreciate the little things. Seriously, it's not the grand gestures or the over-the-top surprises that make the deepest impact. It's the small, everyday moments where you catch the stuff no one else even sees. Like when he fixes something around your place without being asked, and instead of brushing it off like it's nothing, you look him straight in the eyes and say, "You're the best. I seriously don't know what I'd do without you." Boom, that man will walk away feeling like he just conquered the entire world. Or when he's wearing a new shirt he clearly put effort into, and you smile and say, "Wow, you look really good today." It's such a simple thing, right? But to him, it's huge. Men crave to be seen just as much as women do. They crave to feel appreciated, not just for the big things they do, but for who they are in the small, subtle ways too. Most people overlook the everyday stuff because they're too busy waiting for the fireworks. But the truth is, relationships are built in the small moments, not the grand ones. When you notice the way he always grabs your favorite snack without you asking, or how he texts to make sure you got home safe, or how he lets you steal half his fries even though he definitely didn't want to. Those tiny moments are where the real magic happens. When you show appreciation for those things, it does two powerful things. First, it makes him want to keep showing up for you. because appreciation is fuel. It's what makes a man want to keep doing more. And second, it makes you stand out from every woman who just expects it, demands it, or overlooks it entirely. It's not about being fake. It's about genuinely valuing the real, imperfect human effort he's making to show he cares. Men remember the women who made them feel seen, valued, and heroic over the little things. And when you can tap into that, or you're not just someone he likes, you become someone he cherishes. Never underestimate the small stuff. That's where the big feelings are born. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated aspects of dating that men secretly love: a woman's experience. And no, I'm not just talking about experience in relationships. I'm talking about all of the life experiences that make you who you are. The adventures you've had, the lessons you've learned, the independence you've gained, all that adds up to one powerful thing: confidence. Men absolutely love a woman who knows who she is, what she wants, and how to go after it. Why? Because it's magnetic. When you're not depending on someone else to make you feel whole, when you're not constantly questioning or doubting yourself, there's a natural ease that comes with it. You've got your own rhythm, your own direction. You're not waiting around for a man to define you. And that's a huge turn on. Think about it. When you have experience, you handle life's little hiccups with so much more grace. You don't sweat the small stuff. You don't let the little things rock your world because you've been through enough to know that everything passes. You know when to laugh it off, when to stand firm, and when to let go. And that's incredibly attractive. Plus, experience means you know what you want in a relationship. You're not settling for less than you deserve, and you're not afraid to be real about it. You know how to communicate openly, to stand your ground when necessary, and to give love without losing yourself. It's this balance of vulnerability and strength that men find irresistibly appealing. And the best part, when a woman has experience, she knows how to make a relationship enjoyable. She knows how to create fun, how to turn everyday moments into something special. She knows the value of laughter, the importance of emotional connection, and how to make a date feel like an adventure. She's not looking for validation, but she will celebrate the great moments when they happen, and that energy is contagious. Experience brings depth, it brings substance, and for men, that makes the whole relationship feel like it's built on something solid. Not just the spark of attraction, but a deeper connection that only grows stronger over time. So remember, ladies, experience isn't just about age or how many relationships you've had. It's about what you've learned, how you've grown, and how you've made your life richer. And when you bring all of that to the table, you become irresistible. And there you have it, the 7 surprising reasons men love dating older women. Now, ladies, if you take just one thing away from today, it's this: you're not just dating someone, you're creating a dynamic that's built on respect, attraction, and the undeniable confidence that comes from living your best life. Whether it's your passion, your independence, your ability to challenge him, or simply the joy you bring to everyday moments. These are the things that make you irresistible. So if you're ready to embrace your power, embrace who you are, and start attracting the kind of man who sees you as the complete package, you've got this. There's no magic age limit to being amazing. It's all about your mindset, your energy, and the way you show up in your own life. I challenge you to step into your most confident self. Start owning the little things that make you you, and watch how much more effortless your connections become. The right man will not only appreciate everything you bring to the table, he'll be thankful for it. If you enjoyed today's speech, don't forget to hit that like button, share with a friend who could use a little more confidence in their dating life, and of course, subscribe for more relationship tips and advice. And if you want to take your dating life to the next level, check out my other videos for even more insight into creating deeper, more meaningful relationships. You've got this, ladies. Now go out there and own your power. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite part of the speech and let me know what other relationship topics you want to hear about next. I love hearing your thoughts and engaging with you all.